Alright, so some people were questioning about the top op, how the crane was there and stuff. I'm gonna go over the setup of the op real quick. I've been planning this for 2 days now. Uh, I was hoping there'd be a crane at the scrap mines, but there never was. My last resort was to drive through town, uh, which I did, and you'll see shortly. Oh, and then there was also a crane at the safe house, which is what I tried to steal right here. That's what it was. So I go and I wait for midnight. This was the first attempt at getting a crane. But what I didn't know is this crane was at somewhere between 50 and 55% because the first shot that the safe house shot, it disabled it. So it's very unfortunate. Uh, this recording is over 20 hours long, so it's very choppy and fucked up. You know, smoke. First shot, and it's damaged. Needs repair. Very cool. Uh, because of the dehust G houses, it was possible to drive through town. I already thought about this, but it's not a great plan because if you get caught by Logic Guy, it's very bad. Uh, so uh, I realized that's what's gonna have to happen. So I scouted it out again, walked the route. I have some DPS on me to kill this machine gun pill, which needs to die. Uh, After this, actually, I think someone heard me here because when I come back, which you'll see shortly, they built 3 towers as a result. Those towers weren't there before, and you don't see them in this video. I guess I can skip ahead now. Back to the seaport. I get a crane on a barge. Uh, Waiting for midnight to drive through town. I don't know what's going on here. Fuck. Oh, that's because I'm skipping 20 minutes. That's why. Oh wait, I'm retarded. Hold up. I'm very sleep deprived, so brain's not fully functioning right now. Yeah, so crane on the barge. I skipped way past it. Skip forward a good bit. I just returned home once so when I drive up and I get to the spot with the crane, I realize, fuck, I'm on intel. So I return home as fast as possible, get that motorboat, and take damage to kill the towers as soon as possible because I know there's a Warden Vic on tower, which is very bad. And I'm praying that uh, that the that the crane is still there. Drive over these mines, climb up the hill. Climb up the hill, right? Go around these G houses. I have to go off road here. I end up I don't want to take the risk, so I end up repairing here really quickly, which is on intel, so it wasn't great, but I don't want to get disabled on that G house that I'm gonna have to tank in a second. So driving across the road, right? Come all the way down. Uh, Praying nobody comes down the road at this point. This G house, I keep the center of my vehicle out of its line of fire. I turn and then take like 3 shots from it. I'm already fully wrapped, so I'm not going to get disabled. Drive past it and drive up the hill. And at this point, I realize, fuck, there is a watchtower here. And then I bino around and see 2 more. I see it in just a second. Oh, right there. Return home as soon as possible because I don't want to get caught, and I need to kill that as fast as possible. I go and get a motorboat. Get back there. I might have skipped too far. Hold up. I've been preparing this for the last 2 days. It's very weak from the side and the south side. The south side doesn't have gates, which it usually always has gates. But I don't like the south side route. Bino here, make sure I'm not missing any towers. I killed that one there next to Town Hall, which was newly built. This one over here, because I scouted this all at the start. Which it wasn't there, and I killed this one as well. In just a second, you'll see that one dies. Now at this point, the op's basically ready to go. I move the crane in position. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. Whenever I came back this time to kill the towers, someone had noticed the Warden Vic, and it was locked. I couldn't open it whenever I got next to it, and it was I had to wrench it. But yeah, somebody did notice it and lock it, but they didn't move it. So go over here. Get my motorboat out of there. Don't want any traces. And then once it's far enough, I return home. I have to kill one more tower. I come back because I didn't have a wrench. I wrench it and then move it up because the Kali must have saw the blue triangle and locked it. Put it in position, and then I monitor. Oh, and I brought there. I saw the tower over here. I killed this as well. Brought damage for that on this run. I didn't want to. That was too sketchy. I couldn't risk that tower. Put it in position. Get it deployed. Take the fuel out so it's less likely to be stolen or moved. But oh, and I go for the. Wait, what am I doing here? Let's see. Just moving around. Oh, I needed to grab the mammoths out of there that I had put in there for this watchtower. That's what it was. Run over this watchtowers. Avoid the G houses. Yeah, this spot is very shitty. It's so laggy. Return home. Oh, oh yeah, I think I bino one more. No, I get that. Yeah, I get my motorboat out of there, so there's no trace. And then I return home once I'm out in open water. Let's see. Then what happens next? Oh, I go and watch it. Make sure it's still. I go and make sure like 30 minutes later that the towers are still dead, and at that point, ping everybody. It's go time. The towers weren't rebuilt, and we go in, basically. But that's kind of what happened. All right, have a good one.